Hello, welcome to The Sharpest Teeth. My name is Saturn, and I have changed so much in my life. And I got top surgery, and I am starting a new business that's quite like my old business. And I'm very excited for all of these changes that I am undertaking. And I know that so many of us are in a period of transition, and we're not all so lucky to have that be our choice. I quit my job about a month ago, a month and a half ago, earlier this month. I don't remember. Time is weird. And I had my friend pass away unexpectedly, and then right after that I had my grandmother pass away expectedly, and then I officiated my cousin's wedding. And it's just those times where we are making transitions. We're passing through doors that are leading us to new paths, you know? And whether that is our choice or not is not, it's almost not for us to say. Sometimes we get to choose, and sometimes we don't get to choose when those paths open to us. And I am going to do a reading here with the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sturl. And we're going to just kind of check in to see what the vibe is, what you're going through, and what these changes are going to look like for you and for me and for all of us, because obviously so many of us are going through these transitions. And other people are going through transitions that may be affecting us. So, what's going on? How is it affecting you? I'm going to cut this in the middle. You saw me shuffling. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse on the bottom here. So, some of us are going on journeys, and they are emotionally exhausting, I will say. We have 7 Pentacles in reverse as well. So some of us are kind of just like waiting around. We're doing the same old things. And we're like, why isn't this doing anything? Why is nothing changing? It's because we're doing the same old things, okay? 3 of Pentacles in reverse as well. We have a lot of work. It's a lot of hurry up and wait energy happening right now. And I had hoped that we were moving through that hurry up and wait energy, but it seems to still be lingering here, okay? King of Cups in reverse. Okay, we got all reversals here, so I don't know what's going on there. This could be that some of us are fighting these changes, and we have the Hierophant. Okay, we have the Hierophant here, upright. Okay. So, I would say, based on that, and how I was just speaking, it's that, like, the old ways are trying to delay the new ways coming through. And those of us who are already starting on this new path of the new ways are frustrated by this, and we're getting drained. So many of us are getting drained by the powers that be, by the way that things were established, by the way that people are telling us things should be done, how we should make money, how we should live our lives. E.g. agrees. Okay, he says yes. He says, yeah, I'm tired of that. Stop telling me what to do, okay? Because the old ways are coming to an end. Yeah. The old ways are coming to an end. And we're so done with them, but they are not done with us. They are not done with us. And we have the Two of Cups. So again, this is like, not again, because I didn't say this yet, but this is like a coming together. This is like, it is time for us to come together with ourselves internally to kind of have our inner worlds meet and balance and harmonize. It is time that we really follow our hearts and what we want to be doing. And those of us who are doing that, we will find each other. We will find each other. I'm doing this and I'm seeing like a mixing pot, you know, like a big witch's brew. It's this potion, and we all need to add into it our unique light, our unique perspectives, our unique takes. And I'm seeing this happen in person more and more and more. And I don't see, you know, I don't see the internet taking a huge part in this. I see a lot of discord on the internet, both like discord as in Discordian, chaotic, unhelpful messiness, and then I'm also just seeing like Discord, the server, where people are like actually meeting and having conversations together to talk about the things that they are truly passionate. We have Five of Swords reversed here. Some of us are going to be losing friends. And we have the Tower in reverse. Okay? A lot of people don't want this tower to fall. Okay? A lot of people don't want this tower to fall. I'm seeing people online so often saying like, why aren't we just doing it? Why hasn't the revolution happened yet, right? And it's because it's scary. It's scary. Okay? It's because it's scary and we don't want to put down our arms. We don't want to feel defeated. And I think a lot of us do feel defeated right now. And instead of coming together, we're just exhausted because we're doing all of this work and we're not seeing anything come to fruition. Okay? We're doing all of this work and we're in a learning phase, but it's exhausting because so many of us are just burnt out. We're burnt out, which is why we need to help each other. We need to see what we can do together. What lights you up? What brings you joy? You know, what is exciting to you? Okay. And then with the Hierophant too, like we have the keys at her feet. But that's not to say that the Hierophant actually holds those keys. The keys are at the Hierophant's feet. And we could go pick up those keys at any point. But instead, we're waiting to be told, oh, you can pick up the keys, right? Because we're afraid of getting kicked in the face, which is fair, totally reasonable to be scared of getting kicked in the face by the guy sitting in his little throne. But, okay. We can come together and we can do it together, right? There's more of us than there are of them. And when we come together and lay down our arms and set aside some of our differences, right? When we're okay with feeling defeated, essentially, when we understand that this is how we feel, that's when we can stop fighting the tower falling. Okay? Because we need to be able to accept what is going on in order to move forward. And change in a way where it's like, no, I actually am not accepting this. An alarm is going off outside, which is interesting. right? It's like there are all of these alarm bells ringing, and we don't want to get up and do anything about it. No one wants to take responsibility for their actions. Okay? And it's almost like it's because they don't have the energy to do so. They don't have the tools or the skills to do so. Right? So what we want to do now is to build those tools and skills, and to remember that we can lean on the old tools and skills that we have used in the past and learn from the past. Okay? There are so many things, like people are just struggling to keep this tower up, right? And it's not going to stay upright. It's going to fall. It's falling already. Okay? And what happens afterward? Four of Swords in reverse. More freaking burnout. The world in reverse. The world is going to get flipped upside down. It's going to turn on its head. Things are not going to be the same. And people are so scared of this. People are so scared of this. But everyone's going to get what's coming to them. Okay? And we need to get through this time of whirlwind, of upheaval, of frustration, of death and rebirth. And what's going to happen is we're just going to watch this play out. It's just going to happen. Like, history is repeating itself, right? And we got to let ourselves freak out a little bit. It's okay. You got to let yourself freak out a little bit sometimes, you know? And try not to be so in denial about this death that is occurring, this tower that is falling. Because it's happening. It's going to happen whether or not you want it to, whether or not you can control it. It's going to be exhausting. It's going to be depressing. And it's going to be, oh, this has happened before. And like, why didn't anybody heed any of my warnings? But are you heeding your warnings? What are you doing right now? Are you coming together with the people who you love? Are you coming together with yourself and integrating what you know is right for you? What action are you taking? Are you taking risks? Because you could take risks. Now is the time. Now is the time to take risks. Okay? I mean, like, what have you got to lose, right? It's just fear. It's just fear. And then it all comes together with the Ace of Cups. It all comes together and it's overflowing. And it's like, do you want this process to be one where you're dragging your feet? Or do you want to learn what serves you, what feeds you, what nourishes you along the way? Because you have a choice. You could choose to do what feels good. Or you can choose to beat your hands against the wall and shake the bars that are in front of you instead of looking and seeing that there are no bars in front of you. This is all just fear and migraines. Some of you are getting migraines. You might need to seek some medication for that, or look at your past, go through your personal history and see when you get migraines, what's happening during those times, and what helped. Sleeping might help. I know a lot of us are exhausted, and it's because we're going through this huge transitional period. And so it's so important right now to rest, to sleep when you can, and then do revolutionary acts the other times, right? We don't want to buy into avoidance or buy into capitalism where we're buying our happiness. We're trying to believe that things will keep us happy. We need to find each other and help each other and feed each other. We're going to be okay. It's going to suck so bad, but we're going to be okay. All right. And those of us who are in acceptance are still dealing with the people around us who are not in acceptance, the people around us who feel defeated. How can you support the people around you? How can you support yourself? How can you ask for help? Because help is there. It's being offered. It's being offered. It doesn't have to be like this, is what I'm hearing. You've done this before, whether it's personally or historically. You've done this before. You know how to do it. So why are you catastrophizing? What are you afraid of when you know that it's all going to work out? Why is letting go so scary? You can either make this easy or make this hard. It's your choice. The end result is the same. It's your choice.